Good morning and welcome back to Sun Up on 7. Renata and I need to be on our best behavior because we're here joined with a past educator of ours from Belize Elementary School, Mrs. Maricela Craig, or as we know her back then.
Miss Heredia.
Heredia.
It's so interesting to have you because Brandon, you just have that urge to be like, good morning, Miss Heredia. Welcome to, Oh man, it's so nice to have you.
Yeah,
it's been
here.
so long.
It's been really so long. Yes, I do.
But how are you this morning, Miss Heredia?
Good, I'm doing
Oh, Miss Heredia,
good.
Mrs. Craig.
That's fine.
That's
sorry, I know.
It's okay. It's okay.
We grew up with that.
Yes, there are still people who call me Miss
So,
Heredia and I
Mrs. Craig.
respond still.
Yes,
Mrs. Craig.
I'm going to put all kind of emphasis. Mrs. Craig is in a different capacity this time, not just as an educator, but as a parent, sharing her journey with her son here, who has Zane, who has Down syndrome, and it's amazing to be able to have both of you here on set. Yesterday we celebrated World Down Syndrome Day, and it's so fitting to be able to have these conversations. I think a lot of people don't understand the journey that parents have. I mean, they see people with Down syndrome, but they're like, okay, that's all we know. So for you firsthand, why do you think, I want to start off with just the idea of why you think it's important to celebrate World Down Syndrome Day? Why you think it's important to have a day dedicated to Down syndrome?
It is important for recognition of the journey of each parent. I am but one parent here. My journey is different. We're all on the same journey, but we have different experiences. Some are harder than others, some are easy. And so a day dedicated to support advocacy, especially for community advocacy, to put things in place that would make things easier for us to be able to pass laws for equality, opportunities for education, none of which we have here in Belize as yet. We're a young nation.
We're working on it.
We're working on that. We're making strides. And so we'd like to put things in place and be able to accept everyone with special needs, with Down syndrome, as a citizen of Belize. And not just look at them as somebody different.
Right.
Not just say, okay, this is our community, but then here we have this family or this person on the outside.
We need inclusion.
Yes, inclusion. Yes,
understanding.
yes.
Right.
We do need all of that.
For our audience members out there who might not know what Down syndrome is, could you give them a little crash course as to?
Okay, babies are born with 46 chromosomes. Babies with Down syndrome have 47.
Right.
Here we have no testing to tell what kind of Down syndrome. There's 3 kinds.
Okay.
But there's no testing. In fact, Zane's birth was a surprise for me. I had C-section, and it was when they took him out, and then things were going a little slower, and they're not bringing the baby to you, and then I kept asking, what's wrong? And that's when I was informed that he had Down syndrome. So no time during the pregnancy had I picked up that anything was different with him until birth. Even up to now, there's no genetic testing unless I go to the States and can pay thousands of dollars for a genetic testing. Then we don't know. All I know is that he has Down syndrome.
All right.
And so for you, Mrs. Craig, I have to remember. Yes, the best behavior. For you, Mrs. Craig, how has it been like? How old is Zane?
Zane he turned 9 in January, so he's now 9 years old.
Ooh.
As you can see, he is in a school. He goes to school, which is a rare opportunity for kids with special needs, more so for kids with Down syndrome, because they are set back in so many ways. They're cognitive and any other physical disabilities, all as a result of that. So he, as you can see, is fully functional.
Yes. We love the energy, though.
Yes, very energetic, very opinionated. And so not having health issue, it has made my journey a little easier. I can't say easy, just a little easier, because health is not something that I worry about. He doesn't have a heart condition.
Right.
So I don't need to be worrying about that. He doesn't have hearing loss. He doesn't have eyesight problems, issues. So that's a chunk of something that I don't have to worry about. I worry about getting him to listen to me and taking your bath and getting out of the tub in less than an hour. You
But
know?
I think that's normal parent concerns.
That's a regular boy.
Regular boy, they take hours in the bathroom.
I think children too on a whole, like you have to just work, like they're gonna run off and have a
Yes.
little bit of fun because they're trying to learn and explore.
Yes,
and
and energetic, like you said.
definitely. And so Zane, hi. You took off the mic this time.
You could talk like
You could talk to the mic and can you say hi in the mic?
Hi.
Can you say hi, Daddy? Hi, Zizi?
So we're so happy to have you, Zane. Could you tell us a little bit about what you are drawing over here?
What are you drawing there?
What are you drawing? What's all these stuff? What is this?
Canoe, banana, apple, orange, Martin's face, jaguar, tiger,
And that one over there?
sunflower, cloud, sun, butterfly, tiger.
So my question's in, can the tiger eat the butterfly?
No.
Why can't the tiger eat the butterfly?
Why not?
I love it. So are you gonna draw anything else on these papers, Zane? Or are you just like, you're done for right now?
That's a jaguar.
He's making the sound. He's letting you know
Yes.
what sound he makes.
Yes.
Mrs. Craig, how has it been in school for him?
In school, he has been coping with modification. We modify his subjects, what he does,
Okay.
either yearly or term by term. So we keep having to revise and look at that. My blessing is that I teach at the school where he goes. And so I know the teachers pretty well. We have both a personal and a professional relationship. So that, again, like I said, my journey is so different from so many others. You know, I can go to the teacher and say, okay, he can't handle this. Can I get something else to do? Because then I don't want him to just be at school and not do anything.
Right.
So there are certain concepts that he cannot grasp, and it's above his understanding. So then the teachers would give him something different to do. While he can't multiply 13 by 27.
I can't do that.
That's why we have phones and calculators.
Yes,
Mrs.
that's
Craig.
what they told me yesterday. and so he does writing out numbers, simple addition. While the class is at maybe 8 times table, he's still writing 2 times, but he's grasping the 2 times
Right.
table and he understands the concept. So we go in small baby steps, you know, and I have to thank Mrs. Sharp, who is also my personal friend, for always putting me in perspective and to stop worrying about others. Let's focus on what Zane needs for life.
Okay.
Let's not worry about the whole curriculum. Let's see, all right? It would be good if he knows what the highways are, but if he doesn't, let's do the reading and the spelling and the math, because we want him to know those things that he can use and he can be functional in society. And so I have a couple of friends, I'm sure you remember she's Mrs. Moreno now, Miss Mitchell, who also helps me put me in perspective as well too. So I am glad for my family and friend support when things become overwhelming, when I can't put things in perspective, when I want too much for Zane, and they have to say, you know what, this is about Zane, this is not about society and
Right.
not about what you want. Let's make him happy, let's get him to do what he can do.
I think that's so beautiful, Miss Craig, because
Indeed.
when I'm thinking about it, it's just like, you know, as parents, I think we're overachievers sometimes
Yes,
for our children.
yes,
Yeah, I'm going to talk about parent, but just the idea that I think,
Yes.
you know, you want the best, and
Yes.
you know, society says at this age you're supposed to do X, Y, and Z. So it kind of puts a pressure on you, and then you kind of have a pressure on the child too as
Yes.
well, to be able, like, you need to have this done. But
Right.
it's great to have friends, teachers that can be able to say, no, let's calm down and let's remember, you know, what we're dealing with right now. Let's do what's best for him and
Him.
stop worrying about the outside
Yes.
nitty-gritty, the whole the chance and all these things, because it's not like he's not developing. It's not
Yes,
like he's
he
not
is.
learning. It's just maybe at a different pace than
Yeah.
others, and that's fine.
And his development comes because of a lot of support. My
Right.
husband is quiet and unassuming, but nobody knows what he does. I mean, the amount of hours he spends with Zane, and you know, a day I came home he was maybe a little over 1, and he said, look at this. And he took Zane in the bathroom, and he had potty trained Zane without I even knowing, you know, like he did that, kick a ball to ride bike, and he does so much with him because he spends so much time with him too when I am at school. And so, you know, along the way, there have been a lot of support, you know. World Pediatric Project, you know, they were my first lifeline for support for therapy. You know, I'm also a part of Autism Belize, and they offer trainings, you know, and the trainings are instrumental because what I don't use or observe as a parent helps me as a teacher too,
Right,
because then I'm in a very unique position being both a parent and a teacher, because then now I fully understand. This is something they tell you all the time. Kids learn differently, but you have to live that, to experience that, to know that, you know. And so now I take that into my classroom with me now. So I've learned a lot along the way, and I've developed both personally and professionally as well too.
And we're constantly growing and learning,
Yes.
especially with the different challenges that we face in society. And so it's beautiful to see that, especially as a teacher, you're seeing firsthand. I think this has actually enriched your teacher experience
it
and your
does.
capacity to nurture your students,
Yes.
being able to be in this position. So as we're winding down, I'm going to ask Zane, do you like school?
Yes.
Do you see yourself on the TV there?
See yourself there?
You know
Papa.
all your friends are watching you right now?
Yeah.
You want to say anything to them?
Yeah.
What do you want to say to them?
Yeah.
You got to put the mic by your mouth. You want to say, wave to them, Zane, so they can say hi. You're going to wave to, oh, he's putting back the mic on. Okay. Oh, he's holding it. Okay.
You want mommy to clip it for you?
Want me to clip it for you? Are you good? Oh, sure. I'm going to clip it for you. I got your back. Okay. All right. So we got it here, Zane. So,
You want to say anything to your friends? You want to wave them hi?
and to all our viewers, you want to wave hi to all the audience out
Hi,
there?
Daddy. Hi, Zizi.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Zizi.
All right.
We're so happy to have you, Zane. Did you enjoy your time up here?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna have you back sometime again to talk and to show us our drawings. You wanna show the people your drawings? Well, we actually have, guys, he was drawing a whole pile of stuff and giving us all the
Yeah, yeah.
nitty-gritty of everything.
Liking what he sees.
He's like,
Exactly.
he's liking what he sees out there, so.
He's a boy.
So with that, we're wrapping up this
Oh,
segment.
yeah, blah, blah.
Well, look at his little laugh, so precious.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
So, Mrs. Craig, as we're closing down this segment, is there any helpful tips or advice you want to give to teachers or parents out there that are maybe not in the same situation as you, but what would be something good to help them to know?
For parents, I'd say take it one day at a time. I'll repeat what was told to me. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. You know, because we do need to celebrate all their triumphs, you know, not just look at our struggles. The struggles is a lot. So in these struggling times with COVID and everything else, we do need to try find things to celebrate. It's not a easy journey. I also don't think it's the most difficult journey that we'll encounter in life. As a friend told me this morning, you know, it's a form of transformation if we open and we accept. And I think that's the first part, to accept. It's
Right.
hard to accept, you know, and people go through different stages, and they go through grief, and you go through regret, and you go through, what did I do wrong? Why did God let this happen to me? And so if we kind of bypass those and just look at the moments and be open to them, and look for the special, because they do bring special moments. They are special, you know.
Right.
You know, people keep saying special needs, but you got to look at the special in the special and celebrate that. As a teacher,
Oh, pancake.
I think it's a great
Was it yummy?
opportunity to close the gap in
Cozy
education.
World?
Right.
You know, there is so much gap there, and so we can learn as a teacher, we can make each child feel valuable and important and know that they can learn, you know. I always tell parents, you know, you keep hearing every parent say, my child is smart. I will never discount that because nobody can tell me Zane is not smart.
Right.
So I do agree with every single parent that they are smart. Maybe they're not paper smart or maybe they're not on an honor roll, but there is something that everybody can do.
And they bring to the table.
And they bring to the table. And
Yes.
we've got to appreciate all of that, you know, and look at the child as a whole. You know, we keep seeing that. I keep hearing that. I keep reading that. Don't look at the disability, look at my ability. But there is so much meaning in that if we open ourselves to accepting, to advocating, to including, to understanding, to show compassion and empathy. There is so much more meaning in life for that.
Most definitely.
man, so beautiful,
So we're
so
gonna
beautiful.
give Zane and you the opportunity to wrap up the show with us to end off the show. Do you like that idea? Awesome. And so, everyone, as we close out today's show, do you want to say anything to the people at home, Zane? Anything you want to tell them?
What you want to say?
What you want to say to the people at home?
That means go be great, Belize.
You go have a better day. Okay, right?
No, I said Bala.
Bella?
A bad day.
No, Bella is my friend's puppy.
No.
Oh.
No, she's a puppy.
Yes.
Oh,
he's a
sorry.
puppy. So he
Thank you
wants
for that clarification, Zane. I truly
a
appreciate
poodle
it.
so bad at a little small puppy. So I think that this is his way of begging the Belizean people, please, somebody
What
give us
better
a
way
puppy.
to do it than on live TV?
Yes. I need a puppy because my mom is not going to give me one. So I will use national TV to
I like the
get a
way you
puppy.
strategize, Zane. I like the way you strategize. Zane.
Yes.
Smart. I got it. And so, thank you so much
Thank
again
you, yes.
Thank you
for you,
too.
Mrs. Craig, for being here. And thank you so much, Zane, for being here. We really appreciate you coming on. And we had
Drawing for
we
us.
had a mini dance session when you guys were talking. If you
Okay,
didn't notice,
yes.
like it was, he got some moves and he was helping me with my moves.
Oh.
So with that, it is Tuesday, guys. I hope that you go out today in society and you educate yourself, you learn, but you give back to as well to the people around you. Mrs. Craig said something so amazing about the fact that she has great support. So if you can be support to anyone around you, to the people that you love, to people that you don't even know, offer that support to people out there. It goes a long way, and that's how we make serious changes in society.
Yeah.
And so with that, we close off the show. You want to say bye to them, Zane? Let's say bye to them. Oh,
Say bye, wave.
Bye.
Bye to the
Bye.
TV. Bye. All right.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up